right, time is very, very important to me. All right, it's the single most valuable commodity I or any other individual will ever possess. All right, so I will not take very much of your time. All right, so I will get directly to my point. All right, I have something that really cannot be ignored by anybody. I've specifically been working with businesses, but this is good information for anybody listening. It's very, very important. All right, so listen up for the next couple of minutes. I will only take a couple of your minutes. I know they're valuable to you, so let's get going. All right, so I want to talk to you specifically about paper currencies. All right, and in this case, we're going to hone in on the U.S. dollar. Now, I know that there has been a lot of hype out there over the years, and a lot of doomsday theorists saying how the US dollar is going to collapse, how the US economy is going to collapse. And the time has come, the date that they said it was going to collapse by has come, it's gone. So a lot of people do not believe them, all right? They see them as the person who cried wolf. But if you look at it now, we're going to look at sheer cold evidence and sheer, how things work. Okay, Winston Churchill once said, the further you can see into the past, the further you will be able to see into the future. All right, so with that in mind, I want to tell you something here. All right, this is going to come as a very big statement. All right, the US dollar is going to collapse within the next 3 to 5 years. That means by 2020, the US dollar will be gone. Now, well, not gone. It will still be there, but it will be worth a lot less than it is now. It will have fallen drastically from its, position of global, reserve, world reserve currency. All right. So let's just look at this little bit of evidence. Again, I don't want to take too much of your time, so we'll look at a couple of things. Back in 2000, over 92% of all world trade was done in the US dollar. Now, in 2015, only just over 40%, I think it's approximately 41% of all world trade is done in the US dollar. Why? It's because paper currencies only last between 40 to 60 years and max approximately 100 years. And America is at the end of that 60 years, and it's pegging on the line. All right? What a lot of people do not know, sadly, and it's going to affect them drastically into the future, is that 56 fiat currencies have collapsed in the past 100 years. Why? Because, again, fiat currencies only last 40 to 60 years. It's just a short-term solution to a long-term problem. And the long-term problem being that governments cannot snap their fingers and create mass amounts of money without having major side effects. All right? The reset button, if you will, all right? Everything has a reset button and a default. And the default for currencies is gold, just like on my screen here. Gold, silver, precious metals. That's real money. Okay? That is the actual standard of money. And governments hate that because they can't snap their fingers and create it. All right? It's limited and it's very tangible, it's fungible. Gold is the solution as far as currencies go. So in the transition from one currency to the next, and I'm not saying that paper currencies can't be great, because like America proved, it was an excellent economy, like no other had ever seen back, in the mid to late, into the late 1900s. It was a great currency, but now it's at the end. All right, so safeguard yourself, my friend. Safeguard yourself. There's something you can do. All right. So in the transition from one bad currency to the next currency, what do you do? All right. Well, what you do without losing everything and hitting the soup line is to back yourself up with real money, which is gold and silver. All right. Now, unfortunately, gold is at 1200, approximately 1200 an ounce, and it has been sitting there for a while. All right. So you can't just go out and buy an ounce. But what you can do, and what you do have per paycheck or a little extra money here and there, is $50 to $100 at a time. And a German company picked up on that and said, okay, well, let's see, how can we help people get a hold of real gold, all right, and save it $50, $60 at a time. So what they did is they released carat bars, which is 1 gram of gold at a time. You buy 1 gram of gold at a time, and you can save that way. It's very effective. It makes total sense. All right. So what I want you to do to start doing this is to hit up the button below this video. You'll go to the next page, and you'll actually go to this page, and this is what you'll see. You'll scroll down to the bottom. All right. You'll enter your name, your email, and your phone number. I will get back to you. All right. If you would like, just let me know. Hit reply to the email that you received from me after entering your email here. Hit reply to that email and let me know that you want me to give you a call back. All right. Or we can just communicate via email. That is completely fine, and I look forward to working with you. Okay. Now, before you go, one last thing I want to tell you is this. All right. A lot of people think that saving in gold in their retirement account is them saving in real money. But what that is the bank having, we'll say the bank has 100 ounces of gold. Okay, the bank has that 100 ounces, and they say, all right, so let people, save in this gold. Well, what happens is people start buying that gold, but the bank sells it over and over and over and over. So they might have sold that 100 ounces of gold 100,000 times to different people, for retirement accounts in this example. Well, once those people come to call for their retirement accounts, do you think you're going to get the gold in that bank? No, you're not. So make sure that you make sure you save in gold to where you can get it in your actual possession. And that's what you can do here. Get gold in your actual possession, because paper gold is worthless. It's the same as a paper currency. All right. So stocks, bonds, retirement accounts such as Roth, IRAs, 401ks, all of that, as well as savings accounts, checking accounts, are all garbage when dealing with the US dollar. Okay? Do not save there. Save in real money. All right? So again, hit up the link, well, not the link, the button below this video. All right, you'll go to the next page, you'll enter your name, your email, and your phone number, and you will receive an email from me, as well as maybe some sporadic emails in the future, and I will be helping you more along this journey. All right, take care, guys. I look forward to working with you, and I hope this has been of some service to you. Take care.